Om Sadashivasamarampham Shankaracharyamadhyamam Asmadacharyaparyantam Vande Guru Paramparam Yadavidya Vilasena Bhuta Bhautikam Tam Naumi Paramatmanam Sachidananda Vigraham. Now, okay, any questions, clarification on Shabda Pramana? We completed the whole Shabda Pramana, the text, the same chapter we have completed. Give me highlights. What are the highlights of the... In Vedanta, what is it that you will take a Shabda Pramana? In Tarka, it is Apta Vakyam. In Vedanta, what will you take it?
Whatever cannot be known by any other sense.
Whatever?
Cannot be known by any other pramana.
Good way of answering it. What? You're confusing. What cannot, listen now I'm speaking. What cannot be known by other pramana, Shabda Pramana comes into the picture. That is when it comes into the picture. But what is Shabda Pramana in Vedanta? What will be taken as Shabda Pramana?
Only from the Vedas.
The Vedas are the Shabda Pramana. And the Gita is not part of the Veda, but it's taken as Shabda Pramana?
The Gita, yes. Because it says what the Upanishad says.
Because Gita is nothing but Upanishad, no?
Gita is not an Upanishad. It gains the status of an Upanishad. One second, Jagdishan. This is all Arthavada statements you all are taking as. That's like saying Mahabharata is a fifth Veda. That is a praise for Mahabharata. It can't be taken literally. You can't say instead of 4 Vedas, there are 5 Vedas. Vedas are still only 4. Mahabharata, Panchamo Veda. These are Arthavada statements. Understand it like that. Now, Gita gained the same standing as an Upanishad. Why? Subject matter is same. Vedanta Paribhasa becomes a Pramana. Why? Same subject matter. Okay? Because the subject matter is same. Now, I am not going to revise my 4 principles of communication. That's over and done with. That's for Vyavahara. Okay? So, remember, Akanksha becomes important for a sentence. What is Akanksha?
Expectation.
What do you mean by expectancy?
That I expect this to come.
What is expectancy? When you say one word, you expect something to follow. If you really want to understand expectancy, go and listen to an announcement in the railway stations. On platform number 5, slow train for Churchgate is coming. It will stop at all stations. The way you say it, you think, or kya? Bolo na. Stop at all stations, full stop. But it rarely happens like that. It's always an expect. So that expectancy is created. Okay? That's what makes it a sentence. All right, what else? It has to be contiguous, said immediately after. You can, in other words, don't speak like a Texan. You say one sentence and then between the next word coming in, you can laugh and get up. No. There has to be this thing. There has to be yogyata, right? Yogyata has to be there. What is yogyata? Huh? What is yogyata? Huh?
Tension.
Nope.
In the context,
It should be valid in the The example given was sprinkle fire. How do you sprinkle fire? Sprinkle fire on the plants. Then you will wonder, you want to sprinkle water or fire? Or does he want me to burn the fire? Because you can't sprinkle fire. So yogita. Fly to the moon. अरे यार मेरा पास पैसा नहीं है. Or even in language you say go fish to somebody. But I don't like fishing. What is the yogita you have to see? Okay. Does the sentence have yogita? Is it appropriate? Okay. Then we went into lakshanas. 2 types of lakshanas he had said. What is that? Huh? Simple lakshana and lakshita lakshana. याद है? What is lakshita lakshana? Huh? Lakshita lakshana. Huh? He is giving the example. Dvirefaha. What is that?
Of the bee.
Dvirefa refers to the bee. Why? It is a double lakshana. Double R. Double R is what? Referring to the word which has got 2 rakaras in it. Brahmara. And Brahmara stands for the bee. Therefore, Lakshita Lakshana it is called. Will double bull be a Lakshita Lakshana?
No,
Why not?
I think Lakshana.
Abhi dekha, you will think we know. Why is double bull, I'm talking about the drink, double bull, not a Lakshita Lakshana? It is direct Shabda Vachyam, na? Where is Lakshana coming in? People know double bull is a drink, direct statement. Direct statement, indirect kidhar hai? Therefore, Gauna Prayoga is always also called Lakshita Lakshana. What is Gaunam? Huh? Secondary meaning. Indirect meaning is Lakshana. In Lakshana there are 2 types. We are dealing that. Therefore, this we are talking about Gaunam now. Gaunam and Lakshita Lakshana are same. What is Gaunam? Give me an example. Yeah, this guy is like a lion, means ferocious in battle. Give me another example.
This lady is a cow.
This lady is a cow. Okay. That's almost insulting, okay? But it means it's gentle and don't harm anybody. Yes. Harmless person. Kind. Cow. Okay. Okay. Let me give you something from your childhood.
One more example.
Huh?
He's a split AC.
Huh?
Split AC.
Sorry.
He's a split AC. That means.
Split AC. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Inside the house is very, very cool.
Yeah. Yeah. The ghost who walks. Lakshita Lakshana refers to phantom. Can you see all these? Gauna Prayoga. These are all Gauna Prayoga. Ghost who walks. You're not a ghost, he's a living being. Yeah. But he's called the ghost who walks. Okay? If you are in Tamil Nadu, look at Shiva going. He'll work only in Tamil Nadu. Shiva is going. Some sadhu is going. Yeah. Yeah. Some sadhu is going. It's a Shiva. Yeah. In Tamil Nadu, it is a usage. Patiya Shiva irukanga. Look, Shiva is there. Yeah. It works only in certain culture, certain language. But very often Lakshanas are there because context has to be there. No? Okay. Then what are the other 3 types of Lakshanas?
Verbal testimony.
Yeah. Jahan, Ajahal and Bhagatyaga. That is very clear. We have said it 100 times. Between what is Bhagatyaga Lakshana, what is Jahal Lakshana, what is Ajahal. Jahal Lakshana meaning is, the word is given up. Gangayam Gosha. Ajahal Lakshana, another word is added. Bhagatyaga, one bhaga is given up, another bhaga brought in. Yeah. Bhagatyaga. This is simple. I'm going fast because Lakshana we are done. What according to now scholarly standpoint, those who are not got the normal thing, be careful here. Normally what you say, what is Tattvamasi taken as? Bhagatyaga. What does he say in this book? Huh? Vishesha Vishesha Bhava. Directly it works. Because once you know it's direct, no? It is not Lakshana, it's direct, meaning is clear. Once you know the meaning is clear. Until then you can't use that. Therefore, what did he give as Bhagatyaga Lakshana? What is the example he said?
Whatever is not relevant,
Beg your pardon?
so whatever is not relevant, you give up and retain.
What was the example he gave in this book for Bhagatyaga Lakshana?
Devadatta.
Nope. That is not the example in this book. सब जन सुन के जा रहा है. Go back and look into the book. What is the example he gave? In fact, Dayanand mentioned it, but no. All of you are so busy in your own thinking and this, you didn't say it. One second. Too much of disturbance coming into the recording. Please stop that interaction. What is the example given? Kakebhyo dadi rakshatam. Protect the curds from the crow. How did it become Lakshana? That's a direct statement.
Because protect all the animals from the
Protect. Idea is, it is not only crow, it extends to all other animals. So how does it become Bhagatyaga? Tell me that. What is given up, what is retained? He said the crow has got two qualities. One is kakatvam, the jati of crow. And the other quality was dadighatakatvam, you can destroy the curds. So the literal meaning of crow, which is kakaha, the form crow, give up that. Retain what? The ability to destroy or spoil the curd by eating it up. So that you retain. If you retain that, everything else that can destroy the curds, including your neighboring kid, comes into the picture. Yes. See, when you are studying Vedanta Paribhasa, you are studying a text which is scholarly in nature. So you can't do that, I will get the core and go. Don't forget it, don't study Vedanta Paribhasa. We'll go back to the Gita. Okay. Yeah. You're studying the Vedanta Paribhasa, remember the thing. Or I should be as strict as Swamini is, give everyone homework. Sabko homework do. Yeah. And in Vedanta Paribhasa, you will struggle if I give you homework. But at least basic things remember. Okay. Yeah.
even the last part of that intention thing.
Yeah. Then the next was intention, tatparya. One of the most important thing for communication is intention. Because, okay, if I am talking, with whom is the intention? With me or with you? If I am talking, with whom is the tatparya? Yeah? Sashi was saying something. What is that? Tatparya. What is Tatparya?
You are the speaker.
Huh. Then what is my intention? What is it that I am intending to stay? Tatparya is with me.
Tatparya is ultimate realization.
To make us understand, sir.
That is what communication comes into the picture. And it is complete when you understand it. So my intention, I have to communicate and transfer it to you. This is for Loka Vyavahara. From where has the Veda come?
From God.
Veda has come from your thought?
No.
I asked the question, where has Veda come from?
Yeah.
Don't just, Sashi, don't just respond with the first thought that comes into your mind. Think and respond.
Ishvara.
Huh? What is that?
Aupaurushaya.
When you say Apurushaya, what do you mean?
Ishvara.
Nobody has, no author is from the good Lord.
Ishvara. Yeah. It is not from a Jiva, it is from Ishvara. Okay, so you have to understand Ishvara's intention. Ishvara's Tatparya you have to understand. When I am talking, if the Tatparya is not clear, you can question me. You can go and question. You can go and question Ishvara.
God. No, can't.
Then how will you understand Tatparya?
Through Guru.
You all have not been listening to Vedanta Paribhasa. I think I should stop it.
So we have been listening so seriously.
Tatparya will be through the shabda. Swami.
There, the person who is listening. The Tatparya will have to be understood by the words themselves. There is nothing else you have in your hand. Guru comes into the picture, it is true. Nobody is denying that. So what does the Guru do? Connect up with Ishvara?
Connect them with the parampara.
Ah, very nicely said. And in the parampara, how do you understand today? If you ask me a doubt, should I say, I will check up with the Rishi and come to you? मेरा गुरु को पूछ के आता हूँ. गुरु का समाधि हो गया. नहीं, रात को मैं ध्यान में बैठेगा गुरु को. You only have the words. Understand this if you didn't understand it when the text was done. You only have the words of the Veda. From the words of the Veda, you have to come into the understanding. Are you all getting that? It is the whole discussion before we went into the pramanam of the Veda. Go back and listen to that. Why do you think I am recording and I'm putting it up on videos, on the YouTube, etc.? Listen to that again, where how the Tatparya is understood. You only have the words, from the words you have to understand. That is why the two Mimamsas came up. One Mimamsa talking about direct statement, where the placement is, what is proximate, what is remote, what is a prakarna. This is for Purva Mimamsa. For Uttara Mimamsa, the Upanishad section, we have other analysis to understand the meaning. What is that analysis? Anyone remembers what all you follow for it? It is called Shadlinga Vichara. So what all are the things in Shadlinga? Upakrama, Upasamhara, beginning and ending, one. They have to be in harmony. You can't say there are two things in the world, Atma and Atma, and then say at the end of it say there is only one. Then Upakrama, Upasamhara is not in harmony. Number one. Okay. Number two. Huh? Repetition, abhyasa, it should not be a stray statement. It should be repeatedly taught. Okay. Third. Huh? Apurvata, uniqueness. This is the most important point. What is said by this pramana cannot be understood by another pramana. Uniqueness. Fourth. Huh? Upapatti, examples and logic. Examples means logic. Okay. It has to be logically said. Arthavada, praise or criticism. Phalam? Phalam or prayojanam. Yeah. How useful it is. It should be useful. Why are you making useless statements? You are a human being. I am a human being. What is the phalam of the statement? Supposing someone comes and tells me, you are a human being. Yeah. So I was in this dress and I was traveling. So this person came. Sir, please read this book. It's a very important book. So I said, yeah. Gita as it is, na? I have it, I know it. No, sir, this is special, read it. You are a jiva. I said, thank you, that's the information. I am a jiva. Whole world knows you are individual. Na? Who knows? Who doesn't know? उसमें कुछ information है क्या? So the phalam, any statement made should have a result. What is the result? Make someone understand something. No? Yeah. Keep selling it, there was a prayojanam. He is trying to spread his word. Fine. But the statement should have a purpose behind it, a phalam, a result. So this is Shadlinga Vichara for the Upanishadic section, for Vedanta. So the two means, all these two analyses came up for what? Because you only have the words to understand. You are going to go and check up with Ishvara. Even if you are going to Guru and learning, if the Guru's teaching does not have this Shadlinga, what is the purpose? नहीं मेरा गुरु ने बोला ऐसा बोला है खुद के अनुभव से बोला the guru is speaking from his experience. The experience is limited. It may be true, may not be true, may not be valid also. Like this person told me, I understand why I am saying these things. So because you have to understand the apurvata of that. Comes and tells me. Because now we are moving into the pramanam of the Veda. How is the Veda pramana? So he tells me, we take our problems to our religious head and next day he gives us solution. I said, why next day? People have no sense of proprietorship. Yeah. He said, why next day? Someone comes to me, we discuss it and we come to a solution right there. Why not? No, because in the night he speaks to God. God. If that is the type of guru you are following, don't come to Vedanta, okay? Don't waste your time and my time. The guru has learned the analysis and is presenting you the analysis. Okay? Therefore, the Shadlinga Vichara is actually spoken about for the sake of the guru how to teach. Yeah. Okay, so what is the pramaniam of the Veda coming from? Where is the pramaniam of the Veda coming from? Last class. ये अभी ये भूल नहीं सकते हैं. Last two classes we discussed it. Huh? Yeah, because it is not. First he talked about the eternity of the Vedas, which he linked up with the eternity of sound. Gakaraha, that's the example again. So either sounds will be manifest or unmanifest. So he said Ishvara has Nishvasitam Veda. Now there is a pramana there. In the Veda itself it says Ishvarena Nishvasitam. That's enough to make it a pramana. But every word Ishvara says need not be a pramana. Remember the example I gave you? Yeah, Margam Prichami Astanapuri. Someone comes up to Krishna. Okay. Krishna Arjuna sitting on the wayside chatting away. And someone asks, Margam Prichami Hastinapuri. I'm asking the way to go to Hastinapura. And Krishna gives them the direction. But that doesn't become pramana. That is not a shastra. That's not the Veda. That's not the Gita either. That may not be even valid today because geography has changed. He says, go straight nahi hai, diwar hai udhar. Yeah. So it may not even be valid. Therefore he says, the message is not available for any other pramana. Nor has Krishna said, or Ishvara said anything similar to this. That's what he said there, remember? Nothing similar like this has come up before, has been said before. But what about previous kalpa? Yes. So from kalpa to kalpa, Ishvara looks at the previous kalpa, what was said, and he says the same thing. He reveals the same thing. So in every kalpa, the Veda is revealed. Now, this is Bhuloka, right? Is Bhuloka restricted to earth? Is Bhuloka restricted to earth? Why? The whole galaxy is under Bhuloka. The whole dimension. Bhuloka is a dimension, not, we take it as Bhuloka, earth, because we are living here. But there are so many galaxies, there can be another earth also, earth too somewhere else. And another galaxy. How do you know? Right now, Ishvara is not revealing the Vedas there to the rishis there. How do you know that? Maybe. We don't know. हो सकता है ना? Anyone who unmutes, mute your thing again. I am getting too many disturbances. Or I don't want to hear, there are enough background noises here to create a disturbance of the recording. Please have the courtesy that if you are muted, unmuted yourself, mute. I should not be saying this after last 5 years of being online. All of you have been online, but you are still making the same mistakes. And this is going in the recording. Let all the other people who hear it understand how good my students are. Okay. So the Tatparya will be because of its uniqueness also. The authority or the pramanam of the Veda comes because of the uniqueness of the subject matter. And the uniqueness of the subject matter is that it cannot be figured by a human mind. Apurishayam stands there for that meaning also, that it cannot be figured out by a human being. It's not the only Vedanta. Even the first section, all the karmas etc. come under Apurvata. Cannot be figured out by a human mind. Is all this clear? A quick summary of the whole thing. Is it clear? Or are there any questions? Questions hai to puch lo. Yeah?
Sound which is manifested and unmanifested. So from unmanifested angle, you are saying if the Veda is being revealed
Yeah.
somewhere else, from
Yeah.
that angle you were saying
Yeah,
it's unmanifested.
exactly. From that angle, unmanifest.
Not at a human level where we don't hear some frequency, that's not.
No, that's not what we are talking about. You are right. It is talked about as it was manifest in a previous kalpa, then the whole thing went into pralaya, there was unmanifest condition, then manifested again in this kalpa. In this kalpa, it is manifest again. That's how. Yeah. The knowledge is also, all knowledge is also really speaking like that. That is why, really speaking, I am digressing from the text, all knowledge belongs to Ishvara only. We are not creating knowledge now, we are only discovering certain facets of it. If all knowledge is Ishvara's and we are discovering certain facets, why not accept science, etc., also as pramana? Purvapaksha now. Why not accept science also as pramana?
Science keeps changing every day.
Huh?
Because it is working only in a particular condition. And
So?
the condition will change. Then it is not nityam. I mean, science will change. Today something that is, tomorrow is something different. Cholesterol is good, cholesterol is bad.
So, are you saying Ishvara's knowledge is subject to correction?
It is Maya. So, Maya is
So
only
science
changing.
knowledge is subject.
Sorry, you're digressing now from the. You started well, but you're digressing. You said science is discovering something today and saying tomorrow it is wrong. So, are you saying Ishvara's knowledge is corrected?
No, even the non-corrected part is Ishvara.
No, it is also based on inference and it is by humans. So some sort of subjectivity is also there and therefore it will keep changing. I mean,
Okay, that's one point, all right.
negated by
Huh? Is not?
it can be
No. This is more correct in the sense it is not Ishvara's knowledge that is being negated, it is our understanding of Ishvara's knowledge that is negated. We had an improper understanding before, now we have a better understanding. Are you getting it? Whenever we correct some scientific fact, and it is happening all the time. In science, there is a series of corrections. We are not correcting Ishvara's knowledge, we are correcting our understanding. Our understanding was limited. Exactly, yeah. So new facts are discovered, now all knowledge has to be corrected. Because what does science do? It observes data. It uses perception for that. Enhance perception in terms of instrumentation. Then what does it do? Using inference, presumption, etc., it formulates a theory. And this is how the world is functioning. In time, new data emerges, better inferences come in. And at the end of it, what? The theory is junked and new theory comes out, or a modified version comes out. So the theory is corrected. Whose theory was corrected? Human, of human origin. Human being theory was corrected. No? And that's the beauty of science, it's a series of correcting itself. That is a flaw in science, that's also the beauty in science. The beauty in science is it recognizes human failure and keeps correcting it. The problem part is people who are not into science, they think science is final. Everything has to be scientific. Science does not cover everything anyway. So, how can you say everything should be scientific? That everything should be scientific is a statement made not by the scientists, not by the researchers, not by theoretical physicists or experimental physicists, not done by the hardcore scientists, don't make this statement. It is the people who have some sort of general knowledge about science who will say this. Yeah.
There is a common joke. The person looks at the doctor looks up.
Yeah.
And so,
Correct.
Swamiji,
Huh?
when you say that, of course, Bhagavan says the same thing in the Veda, probably in the earlier Kalpa, because that's the absolute reality, it's changeless.
Now what happens, very good question. What happens when something the science is saying is also being said in the Veda? What will you call it? The restatement, it's an anuvada. Why? That what science says can be discovered by perception and inference and presumption. Therefore, when the Veda says that, it is not talking about a pramana, it is only doing anuvada. Brahma Sutras clarified all this, it's all there in the Brahma Sutras. Okay? It's a anuvada there, it's a restatement. Yeah. And every Vedic statement, therefore, will not become absolute. Because the Veda is not dealing only with the truth. No? That's the Upanishadic section. Vedanta is dealing with the truth. They are abhaditam. Correct. But in the other sections, it's talking about limited karma, etc. You do this karma like this, it will work like this. What if it doesn't work? What does it imply? I did the Vedic karma and it was not enough. It didn't work.
Your own,
Huh?
your own metrics, your own karma.
Either I didn't do it properly, that's one problem. Okay? Because many experiments also don't work. When you go back and examine why it didn't work, you say there was some flaw somewhere. Something was contaminated, something was there, something happened. That's one point. Number two, that karma is a limited karma. You are doing it to overcome the problems in your life. But the problems are a result of past karma. And that karma is much stronger than this karma that you have done now. Correct? अरे I have a headache. अरे एस्पिरिन का गोली खा लो ना, डिस्प्रिन है, खा लिया. It went for some time, came back again. अभी क्या करेगा? Take another aspirin. Hey, go check up your BP, check up your this. There may be something else wrong with you, na? Correct? So this way also, in science, or it's our understanding of the universe that keeps on being updated and corrected. And if the Shastra makes something which is scientifically valid, it only shows that it's doing an anuvada. It is not pramanyam. It's not a pramana there.
It is anuvada by science, restatement by science.
Restatement by Veda. Because what that
No, I didn't get that.
let us say, in the Veda there is an atomic theory, Tarka. Veda also talks about Anu, Paramanu, etc. Is the Veda pramana for atomic theory? Or science pramana for it? So what is the Veda doing? Restatement. Anuvada.
But Swamiji, always there was a Vaishya, the group of people, they were much before the science and they were talking about.
See, this you will see all this on social media.
No, we had discussed this during the one school, Vaishya, one school who talks, Vaisheshika, they talk about science, atom and all that.
Sunita, what's happening to you?
In Dakshinamurti book we had done that, no?
You are an academic person and you have a thirst for knowledge. You are not even remembering Vaisheshika. Kya hua?
I'm very bad.
Saying Vishnu. What is this Vishnu stuff coming in? So there was an atomic theory. Do you know whether there was experimental verification? We don't know. May have been there, may not have been there. But Vaisheshika is a guru, it's a darshana, it is not pramana of the Veda. Did I ever say when I taught Tarka Sangraha that Nyaya Vaisheshika is part of the pramana? Sankhya is part of pramana? Did I say that? Yoga is part of pramana? Charvaka is part of pramana? I never said any of these statements. Then why are you taking it as pramana? Yes, in ancient India there was a theory. They were the first theoretical physicists probably. Why theoretical? Because I don't know. There is no proof for experimental verification. So we don't know. That's why I'm putting that as theoretical physics. But modern physics and the atomic theory is very different from that atomic theory. So don't bring that and say that is an anuvada. No, that's not pramana itself. By pramana we restrict ourselves to the Veda. Shabda pramana is restricted to the Veda, and books like this which tell the same thing the Veda has said. If the subject matter is same, that's why Gita becomes as valid as an Upanishad. Vedanta Sara becomes as valid as an Upanishad. Vedanta Paribhasa becomes as valid. Because it is saying the same thing, subject matter is same. So the pramanyam is decided by the subject matter. That's why Krishna giving you direction to Hastinapura is not pramanam, except for going to Hastinapura at that time and place. But that's not pramanam for me to study it today. But what Krishna said in the Gita, na bhavo vidyate sata na sato vidyate, all that is praman. That I will study today because I want to know the same thing. So subject matter decides the pramanya. Tatparya and pramanyam both come from the subject matter. Yeah. So the authority of the Veda is because of this. What is said there cannot be gained by any other pramana. That is the apurvata part. Therefore, in the study, your apurvata becomes one of the most important factors. Uniqueness. Every pramana is unique. Eyes will tell you about form and color, which your ears cannot tell you. Ears will tell about sound, which your eyes cannot say. You can't see some smoke coming out and say, what a loud sound. If you have plugged your ears, you can't, what a loud sound. If you say, I saw smoke there and I am saying loud sound, what does it mean? Either it is an assumption, which is a problem, or I am making an inference because that smoke is coming out of a volcano, therefore there must have been a blast. I am making a presumption, which we will go into next time. I am making a presumption there. It is not your ears telling you, you are making a presumption. Like how you make inference, you are making presumption. More than one step. Because a volcano, without a blast, the thing doesn't come up. Without an eruption, which is soundful.
Presumption is based on logic.
Yeah, perception plus presumptive logic. Therefore, that pramana is presumption. It is not your ears. But if your ears are open and you heard it, you heard it. That the eyes cannot give you. The sound the eyes cannot give. Yeah. Smell only nose you can. I can't look at it and say, smells nice. Yeah. I can say it looks good, it looks tasty, but you can't say it is tasty. How many times you have seen things which look tasty and are not tasty? If you are going to an elaborate buffet, you know that it looks so nice. That is name on that.
So, Swami, the example that you gave of when I see the smoke from the mountain and it's coming in a particular way, so first I see, the second will be the perception, oh, there may be a volcano, and means that will be an inference, and then one step ahead, presumption, oh, there may have been a blast. So it's one
We'll come to
step
presumption
forward.
detail, we will deal. It's not just double logic, that is public made for this thing. So there is more to it. It's a deductive logic process, yeah. But that presumption we'll go into next class, okay?
And, Swami, there was one more question I wanted to ask.
Yeah.
Anupalabdhi is a direct knowledge.
Hmm.
Only when we say inference and deductive knowledge are indirect knowledge.
Upamana,
And upamana becomes direct when I actually
Yeah,
see,
yeah,
but otherwise
yeah.
when I'm told about it, it's indirect.
yeah,
Actually, when I see,
correct.
then it becomes direct knowledge. And
Anupalabdhi,
perception always remains.
perception is always direct. Anupalabdhi is also direct because it's immediate. Is Surendran here? You look around. Nahi hai. Immediate.
I also had a question. I didn't understand that part in the class last time. When I was recording. The shabdam and nityam.
That's what I'm saying. It is not. It has got a pravaha nityatvam. Pravaha nityatvam means continuity. How it was in the last kalpa, same kalpa. This time also it is there. So the Veda has a pravaha nityatvam. Previous kalpa, what is there? This kalpa is. It is not nityan like Atma. Atma is not continuous. Atma is free from time. Atma is free from time. Timelessness is the Atma. That is the nityatvam. This is apekshika nityatvam, a limited nityatvam based on the fact that it goes manifest, unmanifest like that. Yeah.
So the Panchabhuta.
Sahakari Karanam. Instrumental. It helps. It's called Sahakari Karanam. Now we have done that. Tarka mein kiya, Vedanta Paribhasha mein bhi kiya. Sahakari Karanam. Air, etc. is for the words to come to you. Sahakari Karanam. Yeah. Helpful. So for seeing, light has to be there, no? But you are not there, light is on. Will you see? So main Karanam is your eyes. Sahakari is light, etc. Nimittam they are become. Not Nimittam as efficient cause. Nimittam as being an instrument. An accessory there. That's why you are calling it Sahakari Karanam, na? Because it's important. My grandfather existed. Without him I won't be there. But we call him Sahakari Karanam for me to see something. He's dead and gone. Still I'm seeing, na? So can you see that? Tarka mein kya tha? Aniyata purva ruttitvam. Remember that? It has to be immediately before. And it should be indispensable to the effect. It should be indispensable and immediately before. Grandfather is not immediately before. अभी याद आया भूल जाते हैं सब. So all that is involved. It's 12:30. Good place to stop. Om Tat Sat. Next time we will go into the text.